So right away, my assumption was Karl Anthony Towns is too big for Draymond. I know Draymond, possible defensive player of the year, 7 foot, too many skills, and he let him catch it where he wanted to all night in the first half. And then you see Andrew Wiggins back down the rookie and dunk on him. Wiggins, arguably the best athlete in the league. He just doesn't quite know how to use it like Westbrook yet. Clay was in rhythm early. You see him get to his sweet spot, the elbow jumper, then patience, works it, gets it back off the dribble, same sweet spot. It was good to see Clay open up in rhythm. Here he is in transition. Nicely timed bounce past Azah. I was trashing his transition game a couple games ago. I feel like these guys listen. And then Cat from downtown, the nice quick release set shot. So difficult at 7'1" to get to that shot, how quick it is. Zhang, the and one. Again, Draymond let guys catch the ball too deep under the basket. You see Tibbs giving himself a hernia. So intense. Zhang looks like Luol Deng's grandpa. Everything was run through Towns in the first half. Here's the double team. And then Ricky Rubio was hitting jumpers, man. You know that's problematic when he's hitting jumpers, and he seems to have more confidence in his jump shot. McGee played very, very sparingly, but had some big block shots. Gave us some energy. More miscommunication in transition for defense. This guy gets the wide open three. And yes, he is your boy's college roommate who's got it for the low. Rubio, look at Steph go over the screen here. And then he digs in, clearly a foul. And I'm not really quite sure what Kerr was so ticked off about, but look at this, a disturbing image from Steve Kerr, the frustration starting to show through with everybody. And then Towns, the full package, one step, much like KD, and then finishes on the left side with the right hand, man, and he was a handful in the first half. Here's a nice little outlet pass. McCaw is learning to finish with people around him. He used to try to dunk everything early in the season. Now he's learning some finesse. He still plants off 2 feet every time. To end the half, Steph's showing some fight. The three ball wasn't going down. Nice finish over Wiggins. And then you see some more frustration here picking up Rubio and drawing the foul. And these two have some extra juice when they go against each other because Rubio, his whole career, has had to hear from the fans, oh, I can't believe we passed on Steph Curry for Ricky Rubio. So whenever we play Minnesota, Rubio has extra juice for Steph Curry. You see him hitting the blow-by jumper here, and I haven't seen him shoot this well maybe ever. Pick and roll. Steph's first three of the night comes midway through the third. I believe he passed his dad in scoring 10,000 points. And this is what Za did so well in the second half. They took Draymond off Karl Anthony. And Za didn't let him catch it in his sweet spots. He pushed him too far out on the floor, and Towns started to disappear. Barnes played very sparingly as well, hit a three ball there. And you see us hanging around in the game here. Now, early fourth quarter, Clay hits a three. We made our run and our comeback with Steph Curry on the bench. Here's the outlet. Take a look at this dude take off damn near from the free throw line. Where's the call? So Iguodala with those PRP knees, a terrible non-call. Keep that in mind towards the end of this game when Minnesota was getting the calls. So here we go, Clay, curl, another three ball, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. There's been a lot of matchups between Minnesota where we've had to come back late. We struggle with their athleticism and length. Steph, the floater, pull-up jumper, back tap. Now watch Draymond seal Karl Anthony Towns here so Steph can get the floater off. Nice little subtle play from Draymond, and we got the lead, man. 20 seconds left, right? They've been letting him play. Steph's been hitting the floor. No call on Iguodala. They go to Wiggins, their best athlete, and take a look at this call. Look at the reaction. The Cobra pose from Draymond and Iguodala simultaneously. Kerr can't believe it. Take another look at it, man. It'd be one thing if they were calling, they were calling everything all night, but it was very inconsistent from the referees. And so here's what we have drawn up. 12 seconds left, 1-point game. And what happened here was Steph lost his dribble here. And that broke his rhythm. He had no more dribble, so he had to just take it out of his triple threat or double threat. Misses the shot, and then Clay wraps him up. There had to have been about 2.5 seconds left. But again, the home clock and the home whistle come into effect. We get 0.7 on the clock, not even an opportunity to get a shot off. And so there you have it. Another loss, fourth in 6 games? And right now what we're seeing, Warrior fans, is the perfect storm of events. Durant out, a grueling schedule. Steph Curry with the biggest slump of his career, and Steve Kerr tinkering with the lineups right before the postseason. And I'm not gonna lie, it's troubling. Will Steph Curry get his swagger back? This slump has gone on too long. There's been some questionable moves from Steve Kerr, and now frustration starting to seep through to the rest of the roster. Iguodala, Draymond highly volatile. Will KD be back to fix things? This opens up the storyline now for KD, where he was just jumping on board to get a ring. Now we truly need KD to save the day. We'll see where we end up. Looking at that second seed, I kind of take back what I said. I said initially I'd trade health for the first seed. Now that's a potential first round matchup with Denver and then the winner of Clippers Utah, rather than Oklahoma City first round and then the winner of Houston Memphis. A much tougher path for the second seed, not to mention having home court the deeper into the playoffs. So sacrificing the San Antonio game tomorrow, I don't really know what to say, y'all. I'm just as troubled as everybody else, man. But if not for nothing, it adds intrigue to the season, and we got to just stay true and still believe. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.